Warner Brothers, of course, in the last the last year or two has been big in the news. It was acquired by AT&T, then it got sold by AT&T to Discovery. Now Discovery's running it. And of course, there's been a lot going on with Warner Brothers Discovery. They've got a new heads of DC films. They're about to start off in a whole new era. But it also looks like they might be looking to buy another major studio and maybe actually buy Paramount Studios. Now, this is coming to us from NBC, who are writing that John Malone, he's one of the senior board members of Warner Brothers Discovery, suggested that regulators may be open to media consolidation that it wouldn't typically allow if one or more of the emerging companies was facing the prospects of bankruptcy. And David Zaslav, the CEO of Warner Brothers Discovery, has said that the company is looking to become an acquirer in the next 12 to 24 months, that they are positioning themselves, because we know for the last long while, David Zaslav and the folks over at Warner Brothers have been doing a lot to try to get their financial books in order, right? Doing cost cutting, a whole bunch of kind of stuff to get their books in order. And now it looks like the thing that they're looking to do is they're getting their books in order to maybe buy something big and significant. And they're suggesting it just very well may be Paramount Studios. This comes to us from the same article in NBC. While Malone, that's the board member, didn't name a specific company that they were targeting for Warner Brothers Discovery, he discussed Paramount Global as an example of a company whose prospects seem shaky. Paramount Global's market valuation has gone all the way down to just $8 billion, while carrying about $16 billion in debt. Malone noted that Paramount's debt was recently downgraded. I think that they're running probably negative free cash now, he said. Paramount Global's third quarter cash flow was $377 million, and the company's is forecast return positive cash flow in 2024. So basically, what they're saying here is that, look, Warner Brothers is saying we are looking in the next year to acquire. We're looking at adding to our overall portfolio. They're pointed out that they have spoken before about Paramount Studios. They're saying they want to get into another company that might be at risk of bankruptcy. We've been talking for a while that it does indeed look like Paramount may be a company that could be facing bankruptcy at some point here, and that Warner Brothers could be taking them over. Now, look, I actually think this would be a pretty smart move if they were to do it. We don't know for sure that they're doing this, but if it was, it would be a pretty good move, because by acquiring Paramount, you're acquiring a lot of great assets, right? Paramount Plus, which has not taken off, but I think Paramount Plus is an underperforming asset. I think it could be quite good and could be quite big, but look beyond Paramount Plus. Look at the content. They're in the Yellowstone universe, right? They've got Star Trek. They've got a whole bunch of stuff that all of a sudden would be a part of the Warner Brothers family. And as Warner Brothers is looking to continue to stock up its Mac service, merging in the stuff from Paramount Plus could be very interesting. And if Paramount right now, Kris, is only being valued at like $8 billion, which admittedly is more than I have right now. But if Paramount is only being valued at $8 billion and you can acquire all the assets that they have for that, you'd be picking up a whole bunch of debt to come along with it, but they'll probably do some consolidating there. This could be a really interesting move in the next year or so. But I mean, a lot could happen. Paramount could turn things around, become really profitable between now and then. Who knows? But we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Rocket Money. Do you struggle to save money every month? With Rocket Money, you can quickly identify all those sneaky subscriptions that keep charging you month after month and cancel any you no longer use. For example, did you know that over 80% of people have subscriptions that they've completely forgotten about? It's too easy to subscribe to a free trial of something and then completely forget about it once you stop using it. That's why I'm such a big fan of Rocket Money. I've told you guys before that when I started using Rocket Money, I realized that I was still subscribed to a gym in another city I had moved away from 2 years ago. Also, my music service? Yeah, I found out I was still subscribed to 2 others. How much do you think you're paying a month on subscriptions? Most people think they're paying $80 a month, but they're actually paying closer to $200. That's why I use Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills all in one place. With Rocket Money, you can easily cancel the ones you don't want with just the press of a button. With over 5 million users and counting, Rocket Money has helped save its customers on an average of $720 a year and $1 billion in total total savings so far. So stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and manage your money the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/Campea. That's rocketmoney.com/Campea. rocketmoney.com/Campea. You hear about this. What are your first thoughts?
Well, my initial thought is I always love Paramount at CinemaCon. I always love their presentations.
Oh, they do the best.
They do the best ones, and they've believed in movie theaters for so long. So it's a little rough hearing that they're not doing as well, just because, gosh, they've believed in exhibition, they believed in movie theaters, they believed in going to see things on the big screen. So that does kind of hurt my heart a little bit. But from a business standpoint, this is a really smart thing for WB to do, because not only do they get access to that Yellowstone universe, right? It's a pretty, like, Paramount Plus is something that a lot of people are sleeping on. If you like sports, live sports, they've got late shows, they've got tons of good stuff on there. And we're talking about cinematic universes. They've got Sonic. Sonic has been a cash cow for them that was very, very underrated, that they've been able to mine that IP. They're already talking about spin-off shows, more movies, all kinds of stuff, and creating a cinematic universe around that Sega franchise. So I think it'd be really smart to get in on a low price point like this and acquire those kinds of things that already have such a fandom behind them.
All right, guys. Well, I mean, listen, there's a lot here to digest and a lot going on. There's a lot of ifs, maybes, all that kind of stuff is attached to this too. But we could be looking at the merging of two of the most long-standing traditional movie studios in Hollywood of Warner Brothers and Paramount. Will it come to fruition? We'll find out. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.